Today we're reacting to the top 10 best clutches in Fortnite history. This video was posted by Ace 3 months ago. So we're gonna check it out. He has a bunch of awesome content, by the way, so show him some love.
Many insane clutches, some of which resulted in players earning hundreds of thousands of dollars off of them. So today we're gonna take a detailed look at the top 10 best clutches in Fortnite competitive history.
I wonder if he's gonna include the coin flip.
Benji's insane DreamHack clutch. During the finals of one of the solo DreamHack events, Benji was
I remember seeing
quite
this
badly and found himself towards the bottom of the leaderboard. So when it came time to the second to last game,
I remember this is a classic clip. Whenever there's a like montage of highlights from competitive Fortnite, this is always included. And the fact that he was using his fish skin is hilarious. By the way, real quick, we're gonna watch 10 clutches. I bet you all 10 of these clutches would not be possible anymore without Siphon.
And he's not done yet. He has chug splashes, minis, and big pots.
I bet you they're all not going to be possible.
They are. He's in such a good spot. Benji's going to get another one. That's going to be Rotor.
This one specifically is like,
Benji's going to get one more.
without Siphon, I don't know if this one's even possible.
3 builds, pump from high ground, drops to low, blocks it off, another one. My God, Benji, the back to back, 180 degrees, no, 360 of total carnage. Benji Fishy.
He was just one pumping everyone. And this play right here to predict the edit right there is crazy. The cool thing about this clip right here is it still holds up to this day as being like a top tier clip. Because it's just raw aim and just like not messing up. Obviously he didn't make it back in. I'm so good.
Now, that clip from Benji ended up earning him around $1,000, but this next one ended up earning $50,000.
This is the qualifier, right?
Cup Shadow Bomb play.
Oh my God.
He's been one of Fortnite's smartest players for years now.
Yep.
And this iconic clip helped him.
He still is very smart in his approach.
What not many people remember about this moment is that it actually qualified him for the World Cup finals. Going into this game, he needed to drop a pretty high kill win to have a chance at making it. So when it came down to the final moments, he needed this win.
An 18 rocket grenade launcher, but now finds a shot.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Okay, like I know we're all about balance, and there's a lot more balance these days in Fortnite. But I feel like the competitive loot pool sometimes doesn't have enough like variety. Like World Cup had some crazy variety in terms of like the amount of different guns you can use and the amount of different equipment you can use. Some of them were a little too powerful and a little broken, but it made every game feel a little bit different.
Mr. Savage M building on up, 22 builds remaining. The spray comes in a 72 tag, another elimination.
Save the one shadow bomb to go up the hill.
The side of a mountain, and it's shadow bomb time. Look at how awkward this is. He's getting completely blocked that out. He's deciding to take it.
I wonder if this guy could have done anything. Like, listen, he actually could have. He built like 1, 2, 3, 4 to try to block him out. He didn't expect the shadow bomb, but he does have a flint knock, so he could have flint knocked up, built a ramp, caught himself, and then flint knocked up, built another ramp, and then just climbed up. So technically, this guy still did have the opportunity to get up. He just ran out of mats because he like didn't spend his mats properly. Courage's reaction to that was so good too.
Clutch. This is our first of a couple FNCS reboot round wins. During the Chapter 2 Season 7 FNCS semifinals, Zandy's trio ended up getting contested, so they weren't able to place highly enough to make the grand finals. However, they did manage to get 13th, which meant that they barely qualified to compete in the reboot round.
The reboot rounds went crazy, bro.
Into the grand finals. They eventually made their way into the endgame and found themselves on height, a dominant position. But when Sean VT and Chashi went down, it was up to Zandy to pull off a clutch of a lifetime.
Oh, he only has 30 HP right now, too.
Alongside with Zandy, who won a cast.
And he took some fall damage?
What a huge job. So many people, and it is to play well with Apex's Chrissy.
Six now has a deep dive into his heels, so maybe
another chop.
The second chop.
Bro, he's getting chopped non-stop. He's still surviving.
And there's nothing. It's run out.
Lighting up the feed, and Juan has been eliminated. Legend has been eliminated. Snag has been eliminated. But Andy, can he do the solo clutch?
Dude, I wish I could hear the comms of the players. His teammates that got knocked like 3 minutes ago, and he's still out here doing all this.
He's able to hold down. He gets elimination already, but he
nah, I don't think I've seen this one before. No. Huh?
He's gonna do another. He doesn't see him. Oh my goodness, Shio. He's gonna get the siphon, and he has 6 cabbages.
Might just be enough, Andy.
Wow. Wow. That was so impressive. 8 kills too. That's a crazy clutch. That's a crazy clutch.
Number 7, Peterbot's semifinal solo win. Now, I was debating on whether to put this
What's up,
higher on the
Moneymaker?
list since this clutch was pretty insane, but I think the rest of them are just a little bit better. This win happened during the Chapter 3 Season 1 FNCS semifinals, where duos had only 5 games to either win one game or come within the top 6 most consistent teams to make it to the
I remember
final.
this.
Going into the very last
I don't know about
game,
this clip,
it
but
was
I remember
looking
this
really
format.
bad for Peterbot and Quanti. There was pretty much no way they would be able to qualify off of consistency. They needed to win. But Quanti ended up going down before the moving zones even started, so all hope seemed lost. But this is Peterbot we're talking about, one of the most skilled fraggers in the entire game.
Dang, you missed that pump? Bro, this the shotgun was one of the hardest shotguns to use in the game.
Crazy, bro.
The heavy shotgun.
There's a chance here. It's all gonna come down to these Elans right here. He might. No way. He might actually find this one.
Wait. I remember watching this live, and I was like, he's aimbotting, bro, through the tree.
We're there, but the flip shot was even better.
Dang.
Oh my gosh. Peterbot. No way. Cole versus Peterbot here for the
No.
Peterbot comes all the way down. He shuts down Tabney. He gets his second one as well. Peterbot is incredible.
Dude, I remember watching this live, man.
My God, I'm so good. Oh my.
The cheating accusations were going crazy after this
Number
clip.
6, a Wrigley solo clutch. This one is extremely similar to Zandy's, but the difference is that it was way more insane. This happened in the Chapter 2 Season 7 FNCS reboot round, and they ended up making it there in the first place by just barely finishing in 14th out of the top 17 trios that made it in the semifinals. They were looking pretty good throughout the endgame, but later on in the moving zones, K-Burb and Dictating would get caught out and go down. So with barely any HP, it was time for Wrigley to make the craziest play of his career.
Wrigley, another tug on my body, right behind you.
You have cabbages too.
I think I've seen this
It's
one.
on Dictate's body.
The cabbages are going crazy right now. They're working overtime to keep him alive. No. No!
You good man still.
Connect back into him. Good shopping it. 14 builds. 10 builds. 4 builds. You hit one of these kids 100.
You might have to drop and use that amount.
Oh!
Nice. All three. All solos. All solos.
Nice.
Chuck it down there. Matt's build.
Yep.
Oh my
I
god.
don't think he's gonna have charges. 2 builds.
Nice. Nice one more.
Oh!
Cracked him.
No! That's so good. That's so good. And you get to hear the reaction.
Number 5,
That's
a
so
Sprite
good.
solo clutch. This occurred all the way back in Chapter 2 Season 6 of FNCS. Sprite, Gabe, and Tahi were battling it out at Sweaty Sands with Clicks, Booga, and Bizzle for this entire season. Neither team wanted to leave, and it seemed like they were just griefing each other this entire time. So when they both made it to the semifinals, everyone thought that both of these teams' seasons
Wasn't
were
this the
over.
only season like
Somehow,
Clicks
Sprite's
didn't
trio
qualify?
was able to place 17th. Now this was extremely close because the trios that placed 7th to 17th would compete in that reboot round, where as you all know, they had one chance to win, and if they did, they'd make the grand finals. But later on in the endgame, Gabe and Tahi would go down. It was looking like a miracle run was over. But
I remember
Sprite
this.
thought
The
otherwise.
3v1 and endgame. This one is crazy, by the way. This one is crazy because it was a 1v3 against a good team.
Oh, here's Sprite. Team on low ground. Nice. Slurpers and floppers. Slurpers and floppers behind you. 40 seconds until done.
3 slurfish. Pop. Nice. 300
The music.
Nice.
Crazy shots right there.
Top 2. 1v2. 1v2. You have 1 slurpfish.
Pop a slurfish. Working those.
One up.
That was a crazy shot. That is
Has to go
nuts.
through a building. Has to go through a building.
Nice. Can I finish? 4 builds.
He's going
Number 4, Hen's solo grands win.
That was
This
a good one.
clutch, hands down, has to be the most impressive showing from a player ever. During the Chapter 3 Season 1 FNCS Grand Finals, Queasy and Hen were in first place for the majority of the tournament. But going into the last game, nothing was set in stone. If they ended up performing poorly, there were still multiple teams that could easily overtake them. And when Queasy ended up going down early on, it was all up for Hen to solidify the FNCS championship.
I don't know if I've seen this one.
Hen's done so well to stay alive. He's done everything he possibly can, and he won't stop here. Dealing damage, applying pressure like he has a teammate by his side.
Spicy splashes were so good.
Players, it's a solos FNCS basically, and Hen is going for high ground. 1v1, toe to toe, up against Bubak. One edit, he's got no shield. Hen needs to win this. He has control. This is a solo clutch of your career, my friend, and you're about to win the FNCS if you hold on. No mats, one armored wall. This is all he has left.
Who's commentating in this clutch right here?
He's solo clutch. We know he has that ability.
Who's commentating? Because that commentary is crazy good.
Able to apply damage, won't get that elimination, but he will hold on.
Starts to spray, one more person in his way to sit those down to the low ground. All it has to do is wait. The drop down, the beam, it's almost.
Is it Shio?
Has it. 1v1, 297 points. This is for the European Championship. All he has to do is take down Walks, solidify it. He has enough points already, but do it in style, my friend. The VR is just in your grasp. Hen as a solo.
Wow.
Tastes the world, and he wins.
Solo clutch for the FNCS Grand Championship is
Number
a
3,
different
Mongraal
vibe.
2 HP clutch to qualify for the World Cup Finals. Now, throughout the World Cup qualifiers, in duos, Mongraal was dominating with Mitro, even qualifying 3 separate times. But solos was a completely different story. It seemed like every week he was just getting worse and worse placements. But in the opens of week 3 solos, he would pull off one of the most insane clutches.
I've seen this one. I've seen this one.
So that you can continue this path.
This one is crazy.
2 HP.
2 HP is nuts.
I don't think so. The drop in. Gets the shot off and gets the elimination. Mongraal literally putting on a clinic of why you need to pay attention to what's going on.
Oh my god.
Are you kidding me?
Then the launchpad play?
Launchpad, he's gonna launchpad off. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? 13 eliminations. There's still 4 players left, including him. That is down. No way. Are you doing this right now, Mongraal? No way. Top 3 situation now. Couldn't get the time for the minis earlier in the lobby. And now reloading the double RPG as well. Zooer's gonna go down in another one.
They'll fall edge at the end.
Are you kidding me? There is no way you just did that. All right, see you, Lupo.
Number 2, the Zexrow Papa Bandage solo clutch. This happened during the very first
I remember
game
this one.
of the Season X FNCS semifinals.
One bandage.
where you need to reach top 8 in order to qualify for the grand finals. So clutching up as many points as possible is a must to make it.
Trying to not crouch once to avoid doing that. Is he able to find it? He gets that one, but he gets sent out. Will he be able to get something? Pop a bandage! Pop a bandage! Zexrow, pop a bandage! Son, please! Wait, don't forget, he has the double eliminations for the site, but it's gonna come through. Uzi goes down.
It's actually a good thing he didn't stop the pop bandage. Okay, that reaction is crazy. Papa bandage is crazy, yeah.
What makes this clip even better looking back at it is that if he didn't end up clutching, they wouldn't have qualified for the grand finals.
Wow.
If you guys remember, he actually ended up winning that season, becoming the first FNCS grand champions.
Wow.
So technically, that play ended up making his trio $300,000.
That's crazy.
So that's why I had to put the second on the list. The number 1 clutch in Fortnite history, in my opinion, has to be the final 1v1 in the FNCS Invitational.
Yeah, I saw this in person, bro. I saw this in person. It was crazy.
To this point in the tournament, Kami and Seti were putting on a clinic, showing why they are one of the best duos in the world, even getting 4 wins throughout the 2 days of competition. So obviously, because of that, they were at the top of the leaderboard the entire time. But there was just one other duo that was up there with them, and that was Queasy and Vino. They also showed the world why they were so good on height, getting 2 wins themselves. With both teams being so consistent, they ended up pulling ahead of everyone by over 50 points, which meant there was pretty much no possible way anybody could overtake them. But with Kami and Seti being 12 points ahead of them, they realized coming through with the win would be almost impossible, since Kami and Seti were playing so consistently that entire tournament. So in a last chance attempt, instead of playing out the game and hopefully winning, they
just landed on them.
Straight to them.
Savage had that best drop at that time. What is this? What is this? Queasy, Vino are trying to take it by force.
You only win in one way.
Dude, I feel like he rushed that edit. He shouldn't. He should have waited for Vino.
It's a one-on-one. This has to be one of the most explosive head-to-heads we have ever seen. Vino has to get this thirst here. He knows now it means everything. We might as well seal this deal. Why wait?
Double shield going out. He's trying to bait it. He's trying to bait the revive so that way Cammy might peek. Breaks through the wall.
That's crazy, bro. That dude, I was there in person when that happened. That was so intense.
Since the World Cup. Now this list was just my opinion, and there's some clips that were really insane that I didn't mention. So comment down below what you guys think.
This was a really good list. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, Ace did a great job with this video, man. Ace did a great job. That was a really good list. A lot of clutch moments. He forgot to put the part where Ninja Courage and Tinatama got knocked, and I was the only one left in my solo pub game, and then I won before the final squad for the epic victory royale. He forgot to put that one, but that's okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.